How you doing, everybody? It's Tuesday the 19th of January 2010. This month's really belting in, and I want to just deal in this first little portion today. I just want to deal with one thing, and that's judges' pay and the shenanigans that they've been getting up to. Well, numbers of them have been getting up to over the last 6-7 months with regard to making a contribution towards the crisis that we all find ourselves in. Just want to, before I start all this, just want to basically say there are some very good judges, and by that I mean that there are men who sit on these benches, and you mustn't forget, all these men are public servants. All these men are appointed by the state. Sorry, men and women are appointed by the state. Some of them are very bright, some of them are not bright. Okay, they're all state appointees, as I say, and particularly the ones at the top of the judicial tree. All right, and what I've done is I've put an article up here from today's Daily Mail. All right, now I can't put a link to it because they don't have a site. They have a Daily Mail in England, but not an Irish Daily Mail site, so I can't go to the Irish Daily Mail site and do a link to it. But I've scanned it and I've put it up there, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop my own little video now and do a little commentary on it, okay? But and it's sort of fairly self-explanatory, okay? So we'll just talk over it as we go along. Thanks very much. Yeah, this is a little article here from today's Daily Mail, and I can't put a connection up to it because they don't have a website here for Ireland, so I can't get this article. I had to scan it and put it up, and hopefully you'll be able to read it. And it's basically fairly straightforward. It tells you that within the Republic we have 142 judges here, and they span from district judges up to Supreme Court justices. Okay, and they start off, their wage scale is 147,000 for district court judges, up to 260,000 for Supreme Court judges. Alright, and last year it says they gave over 688,000, and if you divide that into, it says 111 of them gave that, you arrive at an average figure of 6,300 each. Okay, and that's 121 euros a week. Now if you take that as a percentage figure against 147,000 euros, that's 4%, and if you take it against 260,000 euros, which is more than what the Taoiseach earns, it's 2.4%. So we've really two aspects to deal with here with this whole business. We have the first aspect, which is 31 of these people, i.e. approximately 20% of them, are not given anything at all. They're refusing to play ball at all, because you must remember this was initiated by Brian Cohen because they can't enforce anything on these judges because of the parameters set out by our Constitution. And it quotes a little piece from our Constitution in that article. It tells you they while they're in power, their wages can't be reduced formally by the state, so it has to be done. The reduction has to come voluntarily, and we see 31 of them have thrown a blind eye to that. So much for their social mores. A case of do what I say but not as I do. You know, one of those jobs, Catholic Church job again. But you mustn't forget, these are the pillars of society. These are the pillars of the state. These are all appointed by the state. These are all state appointees, these men and women. Then that's the first thing. Then the second thing is the level of the generosity that they've shown. I mean, what are you to say about this? I mean, this is averaging out 3% of their wages. So we're enthralled by their generosity. We can see where they're coming from. They're obviously so moved by the financial crisis that they find themselves in, and they see that the ordinary citizenry at large, who they hold, as I say, the social and ethical mores for on a daily basis, they're so in tune with society and so moved by the circumstances that surround their fellow men. They give over 3%, 121 euros on average a week. Just to draw a comparison, that's like somebody earning your average industrial wage. That's like about 30 euros, 30 or 40 euros. So that's all I want to say about it, just to put it into perspective. These are the people that sent 123 of my citizens last year, my fellow citizens, to jail for non-payment of their RTE licence, and send on average one citizen per day for the last 5 years to prison for non-payment of court fines. Anyway, we'll end it there. We've spoken enough about this in the past. It's just interesting when you see it in black and white in front of you. So the next time you're in court, have a look up. He may be one of the ones that ain't paying anything towards society. You know yourself.